This is the Star Wars Force Effects Luke Skywalker lightsaber and Darth Vader lightsaber. Or I should say Luke Skywalker Force Effects lightsaber or Darth Vader Force Effects lightsaber. The Force Effects lightsaber series is a series of collectible lightsaber props that are you can, as you've already probably know, you can cosplay with them, you can display them, but they're really premium collectibles. And out here in Manila, they cost, I don't know how much they cost, about a little over $200. They're very expensive. I know they're about $180 in your part of the world, but over here in Manila, they're like $220, $230. $240 easily each. That's retail, and they can go up to $300 at collectible store at hobby shops. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to do a 2-for-1 review, the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, because I don't want to bore you guys to death by doing the exact same review style of these two lightsabers, because they're very easy to review. And I'm doing it late in the afternoon here in Manila. Today is November 21st, 2016. I do apologize for the delay, and I've been procrastinating doing a review of these lightsabers, but here they are, and they are glorious. I did doing it in the late afternoon so that there's enough light to see the detail, but we don't have to make it completely dark for you to appreciate the brightness of the blades. So right beside them are their ultimate effects counterparts. If for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Force Effects, Ultimate Effects, the lightsaber types, and who are new to these collectible fluorescent LED type of blades, if you're used to those plastic, the telescope, that's okay. These are, if you're really serious about collecting lightsabers, these are the ones you want to get. You can start but with the Ultimate Effects if you want. They have a plastic hilt and a shorter blade. The blade is basically the same. It uses LED lights, but the light is not as bright as the Force Effects version, but we'll get to that in a while. But it's lighter, it's more kid friendly. For the serious collector, you have the metallic alloy or metal alloy hilt. These are heavier, they have a longer blade, and the lumens of the blade are much brighter than their counterparts. So before we begin, as always, let's take a look at the packaging. You probably already know what they look like. They're essentially the same as what you get in stores. I just wanted to show the insides, and that's how it is. The Darth Vader box is a lot cleaner than my Luke Skywalker box. The Luke Skywalker box, it doesn't show up in the camera. Let me see if I can get, yeah, there you go. There's a ton of styrofoam dust. I'm guessing it's just on my copy, but there's a lot of that styrofoam dust, and if you're a little bit harmful to the environment. I know if the styrofoam breaks down, I heard it's quite harmful, but if Hasbro uses a safer, ozone-friendly styrofoam, then great. Now the Luke lightsaber comes with a instruction sheet, which is nice. Tells you how to turn the saber on and off, how to display it, and how to replace the batteries. So very, very nice. I'll go back to Luke and Darth Vader. Here, same thing. I'm gonna show it. You can pose them on these clear acrylic display, and they just sort of balance, just like the Kylo Ren lightsaber that I did. They balance the lightsaber enough so that it doesn't need too much stands or whatever. If you remove the lightsaber, obviously it's going to tilt, but you have to position the lightsaber in such a way that there's equal weight at this fulcrum. I don't want to demonstrate it because it's going to take too long, but it was a little bit of a pain removing the battery compartment of Luke, because it's easy to take off that casing. It's made of stainless steel, I think, or yeah, aluminum. Then you take that out. There's an additional casing for the battery. I don't know why. There's like a sleeve, and you'll need a very thin screwdriver, a long screwdriver, or a screwdriver that can bend for you to take it out. Just a little bit of a pain, but it's fine. So Darth Vader uses 3 AA batteries, and the Luke Skywalker lightsaber uses 3 AAA batteries, which is a little bit of a pain because AAA batteries, they're more expensive, I think. They're no, it's okay. They're okay, but I just found it weird that it uses AAA since it has a fatter hilt. So anyway, let's get right to it. You see the specs, they are much longer than their Ultimate Effects counterpart. The detail, I get to that detail. Sit down first. Man, my back is killing me. Okay, as you can see, the detail wise, this is it's a shinier, more aluminum stainless steel type of finish. Very nice. I've not taken out the stickers, the warning stickers, labels and whatnot, just to keep it in pristine condition. This one obviously is plastic. You can see it has that metallic finish, but it is plastic. It's a lot less shinier than the Force Effects version. As you can see, wow, that thing is this one is even in stainless steel. And they've gotten the detail down to a T. I mean, unbelievable detail. Now, what really impressed me even more is the Darth Vader lightsaber. And look at that compared to the Ultimate Effects. Obviously, just gray, metallic type of plastic. It's light and whatnot. This one, it uses more of a matte type of plastic, not a glossy or a shiny plastic. This one there's texture. See if I can show you that. See that? There's that coarse, grainy texture, which is super cool. It's got that chrome finish, unbelievable chrome finish, and it is heavy. Look at that black on chrome. I love it. I'm so loving this. Okay, so let's compare the blades, the luminosity of each lightsaber. So let's start with the Ultimate Effects. This one's not bad. It's great. You know, it's got that really green glow. But in the movie, the lightsaber of Luke on Return of the Jedi had I think a lighter glow to it, much like this one. So this one you turn it on, but not pushing on this. I thought you'd push this or slide this. You slide this black piece right here. Wow, look at that. It has like a paler type of green. The camera's not showing it as much. It looks the same on camera, but this one, you can clearly see it's a much darker green. This one is a paler type of green. And boy, it is so cool. Let's check out the sound effects. Okay, for this one, it's a more, I thought it was more genuine, the sound effects, and then this one is the standard lightsaber toy effects. This one is a lot more accurate to the movie, I think. Okay, let's turn those off. I'm gonna do another video of these with my kids playing with them, like Alex and Danny. I'm sure they'll have a blast playing with them, but yeah, it's gonna be scary. I hope they don't break it or anything like that. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's go to Darth Vader. Let's start with the man, getting too old for this thing. Okay, let's start with the Ultimate Effects. The Ultimate Effects is not bad. Look at that. It's a nice little red. On camera, it's very, very bright. But it really is a dark, deep type of red. I don't know how to show it, but it feels like it's like that Red Alert type of light. It's so bright on camera. I'm trying to see if I can. There's no way to show it, like off focus. Yeah, but the outline, if you can see that red outline, just imagine it's all that it's a solid red blade. Oh man, I can't. Okay, now let's look at the you probably understand. For those of you who have this toy, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's a solid red. This one, it's like bright white red. It's really solid red, so it's very nice. Let's try this one, the Ultimate Effects. This one, again, it's a solid red. type of blade of light, but it comes out as yellow on camera, but it's actually very solid red. So I want to show it. Okay. Anyway, but that's the difference. It's not, the camera's not doing it justice, but they're both solid red blades, but this one is a much paler type of red than this one. This one is a more a brighter type of red. But oh man, I don't know how to fix this. But anyway, that's how it is. So let's see all of them together. Wow. Okay, there you go. There you go. As you can see, with some illumination here, you can already see how solid this red blade is. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's close as enough as you can see. Let me focus. Okay, this one is a brighter red. It's coming out as pink. I don't know why. It should be coming out as red, like a solid red. And this one should be like a solid green. There's no way to get it out of focus. There you go. You see that Ultimate FX? It's a little bit green, solid green, and then I give up. Oh, there we go. See that green? That's how it is. Paler green for this one. Again, it's not as accurate. Up in person, it's really, really bright green. And yeah, so the ultimate effects, they do shut off after a while. It's toy, and then the force effects will stay on for as long as you want it to stay on. So there you go, folks. You know, obviously they're gonna get 10 out of 10. I'm a big fan of these lightsabers. On a side note, these two are my absolute favorite lightsabers. I love the Kylo Ren lightsaber. I love Darth Maul lightsaber. But growing up as a kid, I always wanted to have the Luke Skywalker lightsaber. That was my ultimate favorite, and I had to have a Darth Vader lightsaber. So these are my favorite, nostalgic, sentimental blades out there. So I'm just so happy to have both versions, Ultimate Effects and Force Effects. There you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Star Wars Luke Skywalker Force Effects lightsaber and the Darth Vader Force Effects lightsaber blades. Thanks for watching.